alive.
I have very fond memories of boba growing up because my brother and I would launch these small little boba at high speeds at other cars.
Oh, yeah.
While locked in traffic. Dylan and I were like two mobile turrets just in the back of our car. Awesome. A Klondike bar. My brother and I used to have this ice cream guy in our neighborhood that would come rootin' and tootin' down the alleyway at like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. I would get a Klondike bar and my brother would get a Choco Taco, which is also made by Klondike. And then when we were on the Sweet Life, our crafty lady got a ice cream machine for season 2. And every day, they were fresh Choco Tacos. And we gained so much weight in season 2 that the channel itself was like, yo, what's going on? And they killed the ice cream machine. And
yours would be even earlier because it would be like birth.
My best friend's not my brother. It's different. Twins
This
twins have a different interaction than like any other human being on Earth.
Right.
So I can't even really say he's like my best friend because it's so much, like twins are very much more than that.
Is Cole Sprouse's best friend. Oh, so you want to start a war right now? I would probably say Dylan is my best friend. And that's the most politically correct answer.
Who is funnier, me or my brother? Strangely enough, we have different senses of humor, even though we were raised in the exact same environments our entire lives. Cole has a pretty scathing wit, and I would say mine's more of like a jokey, upbeat humor.
You're really like silly and sarcastic, I feel like.
I think, yeah. Most people in terms of like, if we were all hanging out, they would probably tend to think I'm funnier because I voice it more often. But Cole is just as funny in a very different way, I think.
Is Cole Sprouse related to Daisy Ridley? No, we get that a lot. I understand we look similar, but I already have a twin. Difference between Cole and Dylan Sprouse? I don't know. The way that most people have told the difference between us is that I'm funny and he's not. He's a little more muscular. He's currently got a beard. In terms of twins, some identical twins are very difficult to tell apart, and some are not so difficult. And I find that my brother and I, if you spend about an hour to 2 hours with us, you can figure it out pretty quick.
That's statistically a very hard thing to do. Not for my brother, but for most people, it's a really difficult thing to get everybody to hate you.
For sure. How about you?
Mine was an audition for Thing 1 and Thing 2 with my brother for the Dr. Seuss Cat in the Hat movie.
Okay, for some reason I thought you were going to say School of Rock or something.
No, that one was bad though too.
Oh, okay, great.
Oh yeah, that one was bad too. No,
What
this one
happened
was
to
the
that
worst.
Thing 1 and Thing 2?
They just said, go wild. We were in a gymnasium, and they just said, go wild. And what my brother and I interpreted that as was like, just beat the shit out of each other.
Wow.
And so we just wrestled. And then we got angry, as kids do, at each other, and then we stormed out.
Lana.
I would name it Dylan Sprouse.
Would you live on that planet?
Absolutely not. It'd be the messiest planet ever.
Right.
You know, Dylan's currently staying with me right now while his place is under renovation.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare. You know, my brother and I are in constant competition over who loves one of us more or less. And it goes in phases. It actually has our whole life.
Yeah.
At different points in our careers, I'm the weird one, and then he's the weird one. Yeah, it's strange. I think post Riverdale, I'm gonna be the strange one. He's gonna be the hot one again. And it'll be nice because I'll get to take like another break.
Yeah, for sure. My brother just always wants to like my passwords to my streaming accounts. I'm gonna text him a boat.
Tonight? Or are you going to leave your loving twin brother hanging?
Is Cole? I just said, is Cole coming tonight? Cole, are you coming tonight? Okay, we'll see.
Yes.
I sent him a boat. My brother's in the Navy, so I think he'll like this.
You and I have a very different relationship to our siblings. I'm starting to understand.
Do you want to share?
Nope.
Can I see?
Obviously, I'm coming. What would have suggested otherwise, idiot?
It was so awesome, but it had the worst moment, which our entire car got robbed of all of our belongings. My brother actually saw the guy driving off, and he has windows rolled down, and I'm not exaggerating. Cole jumps through the passenger side window, grabs the steering wheel, and the guy speeds off on the highway while my brother's legs are like kicking out the side of the thing.
What?
Yes.
That's
so we're
crazy.
tearing down after him and the thing. Anyway, long story short, it ended all right.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's
He
crazy.
was punching the guy in the face and everything. It's wild.
No.
I swear. I could not make it up. People always think I'm
That's
making
all,
this
that
story
sounds
up.
like a movie.
No, it was the craziest thing.
What did he say? Did you say, Dylan? What did you say?
Get this, my brother and I are turning 30 soon, okay? I know.
I play like 15 on a show, yeah.
It's great, career longevity is perfect, awesome. My brother and I used to work at a comic book shop for the Twins Day Festival. Largest annual gathering of twins in the world. My brother and I really want to go to this for our 30th birthday because it falls on August 5th and our birthday is August 4th. Festival started in 1976 because that's when twins were invented.
And Cole Sprouse. Differences and similarities. What are 4 similarities and 4 differences between Dylan and Cole Sprouse? Well, first off, we like to be referred to as Cole and Dylan Sprouse, not the other way around. That's a similarity we both share. The other similarity is our voice. It's incredibly similar. It's probably the most identical part about us, except for our nipple size, which is also exactly the same. I am much more muscular than my brother, and my jawline is much more strapping, which we all agree on. What should I take into consideration when writing a biography about Cole Sprouse? Perhaps every injury that I've ever received as a child, which no doubt scarred me for the rest of my life, was in part thanks to my brother, like the concussions, the falling off my roof when I was 9 years old. Hey, thanks, Dill. Appreciate it.
No. I love them both so much, I'm assuming that both would be Cole.
Probably, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I love them both so much. For some reason, I feel like Dylan is more approachable. I feel like I would be too scared to go up to Cole. So
I'm
maybe, are
even
you
too
the
scared.
attainable twin?
Yeah.
Is that
I
what
give
that-
people hope.
Yeah.
Like people see me with Barbara and they're like, oh, any guy can do it.
Right. I mean,
If he can do it,
I've had
certainly
that
I
thought.
can.
Why do you think this person thinks you're more approachable?
Well, after knowing my brother for 27 years, I could say that that's undoubtedly true.
It's true.
Yeah,
so
it's
this person
definitely
is
true.
intuitive.
Yes, they're very
Yeah,
intuitive.
okay.
Yes.
That looks like Cole there. You can always tell because he's got very large 2 front teeth. My teeth, since I was a rowdy little lad, were chipped in places and I was very scrappy. That's definitely Cole there. Look at his angelic little smile. Wow, what an angel. Finally, choose a Riverdale plot line that sounds fake, but it's totally real. Oh, Cole would love this.
I think that was just Cole and I having fun in the library. I got a wizard bag that I bring to the library, and it helps me study. You don't? Wow. Cole has long hair. What a sweet, sweet face. He's very happy to be in that photo with me. I think I might have been thinking how lovely of a guy he is. It's really sad because you can tell already how much more attractive I'm going to be, which is just so sad for him. We had our own language too. We would speak to each other at this age, just babble back and forth. Fart noises. Oh, Cole licks his hand. Ugh.
I talk to my brother at least once a day, or try to. I don't talk to him about career. So how's your career? Having an identical twin next to me going through the same exact experiences in a very similar way with a very similar point of view is therapeutic.
I've been trimming, I've been making sure it all looks kosher. My brother and I have been in a violent competition for whose facial hair is more robust.
You got to be in the lead, I'm assuming.
Well, he's got this sort of devilish,
Like a Van Dyke type of deal?
yeah, a kind of Shakespearean point to his chin. I was sort of going for the Victorian man that's trying to tie a woman to the train tracks, and he's gonna go for like full Viking mode.
I think the misconception is that we don't work together now, but we actually very much do, but in a very different way. Cole and I proofread and bounce ideas off each other 24/7. It doesn't ever really stop, whether or not it's an audition tape or whether or not it's even a tweet or whether or not it's reading my script or tell me what you think of this character, or, the idea, and we'll go grab a beer and talk about it or something. This stuff happens 24/7, so we are currently working together. Whether or not it's acting, I think it would have to be a really, really cool project.